This week on Chuckload of Comics, we're talking about Generations. No, not that awesome Star Trek movie with Captain Kirk and Picard meeting for the first time. That was a killer movie. We're talking about Marvel Generations, a new 10-part summer event. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the new Dark Tower movie. We're going to talk about comic books that are coming soon to a comic book store near you. So we've got a lot to talk about. Let's get right into it. This is Chuckload of Comics. Hey, welcome to Chuckload of Comics. My name is Chuck Lindsay.
I'm Shauna Lindsay.
Thanks for joining. This is episode 26 of Chuckload of Comics.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can believe it. It's felt like about 26 times we've done this, and we're not getting any better. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks to all you subscribers. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. And send us your emails, chuckloadofcomics@gmail.com. What the hell's going on this week? We saw The Dark Tower.
Yes.
And loved it.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Screw all you critics that are saying this is a terrible movie. It's not.
It's a damn good movie.
Great, especially for any Stephen King lover out there.
Tons of Stephen King fan service in The Dark Tower. We're going to do a full movie review on a later episode coming up pretty soon. We're going to do a full, unabashed, unabridged, super Dark Tower review. But go see it, man. If you're a fan of the book, you'll like it. If you're a fan of Stephen King books, period, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
There's tons to love about this movie. So don't listen to the critics. Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. Go see Dark Tower.
Yes.
Show your support because you want to see more of these.
Yes.
It was so good, and the movie leads to such future awesome stories.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to see more Dark Tower, you got to quit hating it all over the internet. People, start liking stuff for a change.
Sheesh.
It's okay to say, I liked it, even though everybody else says they hate it, because that's what we do. We liked it, and we don't care that all you guys hated it. Go see it. It was really, really good. So yeah, full Dark Tower review coming up in a later episode.
Can't wait.
So we'll move on from Dark Tower right now. We got a viewer comment.
Yes,
from a guy named King of All Blurds. Thank you, King of All Blurds.
Yes,
you wrote us, you left us a comment on YouTube and said, what'd you say? You said, please continue to review more non-superhero books. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. I mean, we love the independent comics. We read quite a few of them, but yeah, we also like Marvel and DC. I mean, who doesn't like the superhero books? But I totally agree with you 100%.
Me too.
And in that sense, though, you guys tell us what you want us to read, because we need recommendations too.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we get stuck in this silo of our pull list, and we just continue reading the ones that we already like and already enjoy, but we'd love to be introduced to some new
stuff.
stuff.
Comment, man. Tell us some other books that you read. Tell us what you like. Tell us if you read something and you think we should give it a shot, give it a review. But I agree with you, King of All Blurds. Thank you. You got to write me another comment. Let me know what King of All Blurds means. I'm not really sure what that name is. I like it. It's a good name.
Yep.
And thank you very much for the comment. We're going to do more non-superhero related reviews. And in that vein, let's talk about some books that are coming up pretty soon. So we're going to list just a couple of books coming soon to a comic book store near you. Let's see here. Coming soon. Shauna, anything got your eye?
Yes, and at this point in time, there's not really much talk about it on the internet, which is interesting, but all you fans of Mystery Science Theater 3000...
Greatest show ever.
Yeah, right? We were fortunate enough to see the live touring show here in Chicago. Oh my god, it was so great. But something that they mentioned at that show was that they're going to start doing a comic book series. And the comic book series is going to be based on your same characters that you love, Tom Servo and, you know, all those guys.
Yeah.
They are going to be in, or I don't know, somehow get thrown into old comic books. And they're going to be these side characters, and they're just going to be doing their bantering back and forth about these old
so wait
comics.
a second. They're gonna. It's gonna be a regular comic just with their silhouettes in the front, like cracking wise
I
at
don't
all
know.
the?
They didn't, like I said,
Are they going to be in it, or is it
They're
just going to be them
in it,
cracking wise about
on it? I think that's the impression that I got, which sounds really cool and interesting. But like I said, there's not really much out about it, so that's all we know.
I tried to do a little bit of research.
I, for one, will be reading it.
Yeah, it's a Dark Horse book.
Yes, Dark Horse.
It's part of the same people that brought you Fight Club 2.
Lady Killer.
They're doing cool stuff at Dark Horse. So keep on doing what you're doing, Dark Horse, because that's an awesome idea.
I know.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, the comic book. I could just see it right now.
I know.
Crow and Tom Servo talking smack about Superman or Spawn or just making funny jokes about comic books out there. That's a good idea.
I think so. I think it's a great idea.
Good. No idea when it comes out?
No clue. Nothing out there about it, but they said it was a done deal. Joel came out on stage and was like, it's a done deal.
Cool.
So,
well, Dark Horse, start giving us some more information.
Yeah.
I really want to read Mystery Science Theater 3000, a non-superhero comic book, coming soon to a comic book store near you. I found out about one that I'm really excited about. This is a prequel to one of the best movies to come out in 2016. If you haven't seen this movie, it's called Yoga Hosers.
What? They're doing a prequel comic book to
They're
Yoga
doing
Hosers?
Dynamite Comics. Kevin Smith is partnering with Dynamite Comics to make a prequel to the movie Yoga Hosers. It came out in Sundance.
Gosh.
Critically not a super beloved film, but I like it.
I do too.
Yoga Hosers is part 2 of the True North trilogy that Kevin Smith's been working on. It's the one that's got Harley Quinn Smith in it. It's got Lily Rose Depp, Johnny Depp. The first one was Tusk. That was the first movie in the trilogy.
It's also a good movie.
It was a great movie. I love Tusk. And in Tusk, you got introduced to these cool new characters, these 2 girls that work in a convenience store in Canada. And so the second one movie is just about them. It's just about these 2 girls in a convenience store. And so the comic book, which is going to be coming out, I think, in September.
Oh my gosh, really?
It's going to be a prequel,
awesome.
how these girls met.
Cool.
They released that comic book at Sundance when they released the movie, but it was just, you had to be there to get the comic. Well, now they're actually going to put it out in stores.
Nice.
So go talk to your comic book store.
Is it going to be like a one-shot?
Uh-oh, here comes the cat.
Walter wants to be on camera.
I think it might be a one-shot. I don't know if it's going to be a continuing series.
Hey, buddy.
But yeah, Yoga Hosers. Oh shit, he wants the pen. Go get it. So Yoga Hosers.
Hey.
Check it out. I'm going to get the cat off the table here.
Sorry, buddy.
So anyway, Yoga Hosers, check it out. It's coming out, like I said, September.
That's awesome.
And see the movie, damn it. Go see
Yeah.
Tusk. Go see
Give support to
Yoga
Kevin Smith.
Hosers. I think it's on Netflix. So check it out. And the next one that's coming out is going to be called Moose Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's Jaws, but it's a moose instead of a shark.
Love it.
So that's currently in the works. So check it out. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yoga Hosers, the comic book. Go to your local comic book shop. Tell them you want to reserve these books because they might not get them in the store unless people ask for them.
Right.
So
It's probably one of those small time things. Sorry, Walter, you get to go, buddy.
So yeah, coming soon. I think we're going to start doing this every episode, maybe every other episode.
Things that interest us.
Yeah, things that interest us. If you got something you want to tell us about, something that's coming up that we should know about, leave us a comment. Go down to your local comic book shop and pick up an issue of Previews magazine. Sometimes they charge for it, but a lot of times they'll just give it to you for free. Inside this book, there's just tons and tons about upcoming books. This one is just strictly about Marvel, but
usually it incorporates a lot of other publishers as well.
There's always just tons of cool stuff coming up. This is coming up in the new Star Wars book. This is coming up also in the new Star Wars book. Trades that are coming out. Previews magazine. You can pick it up at your local comic book shop. You really should, because you want to be in the know of what's coming up in the world of comics.
Is that related to Previews World website?
Yeah,
It is? Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's cool.
It's all.
Nice.
It comes from Diamond Comics. That's the website where companies buy
all
their books from, and it's all part of Diamond Comics.
The monopoly of Diamond
Well,
Comics.
good for them.
Yeah.
If they didn't do it, they do a good job at it, so let somebody else handle it.
Here.
So speaking of books, let's get on to our book review of the week.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're talking about Marvel Generations. Marvel
So cool.
Generation. It just came out this week, was the very first one. What it is, basically, is, Shauna, you know this, it's going to be a 10-issue special event going on this summer, 10 one-shot issues. So, and every issue is going to be a different person. What it is they're partnering old classic comic books with their all different counterpart. If you remember back in 2016, A little bit, maybe 2017, they started introducing, here comes the cat again. They started introducing, this is hard, cat's a damn distraction. You've probably heard, Thor is now Jane Foster. Thor's a woman.
Wolverine
is the new, Laura Kinney, X-23.
Yep.
There's a new Miss Marvel. There's a new Iron Man. They kind of rewrote all of their characters, but in these books, these 10 issues, it's gonna be 10 one-shots where the old meet the new, and they have a little story, a pairing story of the two of them. The first one that came out this week is The Incredible Hulk, and it was cool. It was Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk that everybody knows, meeting up with the new Hulk, Amadeus Cho, who's this new kid who's now the Hulk.
Right.
And we read it. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
There was some amazing art. The single story for the Hulk one, it's not going to be some epic tale that lives on in infamy. But what's cool about it, I think, is it's just a nice introduction to these characters. If you don't know much about the new Hulk, this is a great way to find out about him. And it's a great way to kind of put the two together.
Right. Marvel took the opportunity to segue into these new characters too, like how they came up with the ideas and how they became the new Hulk.
Yeah, like in the Hulk, in this Generations Hulk, the very first one that just came out this week, Amadeus Cho, the new Hulk, talks about, like Shauna said, how he became the Hulk.
Yep.
How, it also explained how Bruce Banner became the Hulk. If you didn't know that,
right,
they explain it to you.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to just get into comics. If you're not already into comics and you're looking for something to start, this is a really, really cool place to start, I think. Because, you get a little bit of a backstory on each character. You get to see some fun action. They're getting some of their best artists, some of their best writers to do these 10 issues.
Yep, like Jason Aaron's doing the Thor book, so that's awesome.
Okay, so yeah, this week was Incredible Hulk. Next week is Jean Grey. They're doing Jean Grey Phoenix. They're going to have the old Jean Grey from the old Chris Claremont 90s run, and they're going to partner with the new Jean Grey, who's like a younger Jean Grey in the comics, in the new X-Men Blue comic that's running right now by Cullen Bunn. So that'll be fun. The old Jean Grey and the new Jean Grey, the old Hulk and the new Hulk. Other ones they're doing Iron Man with Ironheart, Riri Williams, and Tony Stark. They're doing Spider-Man with Peter Parker and Miles Morales. They're doing Captain Marvel. They're doing Thor, like Shauna said. They're doing the old Thor with the new Jane Foster Thor. They're doing the Phoenix. They're doing Wolverine. Really looking forward to the Wolverine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Logan and X-23 fighting together, because Wolverine's dead right now, if you didn't already know that. So it's hey, if nothing else, it's gonna be a cool chance to see Wolverine back in a book.
Right.
They're doing Captain America with Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson partnering up. That's not that unusual, because that happens all the time in the comics. But they're also doing a Miss Marvel. I talked about Captain Marvel. They're also doing Miss Marvel, the old Miss Marvel, the new Miss Marvel. They're doing Hawkeye.
There's also a female now as well.
Yeah, there's a female Hawkeye, and that's one I'm also looking forward to, because I don't really know a lot about the new Hawkeye. I've seen her in the Old Man Logan comic, but haven't seen her in that much stuff.
Yeah.
She's in the new Secret Empire run a little bit, but
a lot of these characters are in the Secret Empire run.
So it's just really cool. It's a great thing to just jump into if you don't know who all these characters are, if you're not familiar with the old ones, or if you're not familiar with the new ones.
Yeah, and like Chip was saying, it's a great way to get into the new ongoing stuff too, because it just, the all new, all different Marvel just started last year. So if you enjoy Thor and like the new Jane Foster Thor, you can pick up the trade, and I think they're on like issue 25 or something, or not even. So it's real easy to catch up.
Yeah. So I love what they're doing. And you might not love, because like I said, they're not going to be epic stories that live on forever. They're just one-shots, but it's going to be a weekly book. So every single week's going to be a new character. Like I said, next week is Jean Grey. It's the Phoenix book. So check it out. Go to your local comic shop. Pick up an issue of Previews magazine, and find out what Marvel Generation books are coming soon to a comic book store near you. Ask around. Go on the website. Go to previewsworld.com. Everything you want to know about comic books is available at previewsworld.com. I am on that site
constantly,
freaking daily, reading stories, seeing art of stuff that's coming up. So it's awesome. So check out Marvel Generations. I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're just now trying to figure out a way to get into comics. We're kind of starting to repeat ourselves a little bit, but it's just a cool concept.
Yeah, it is. Neat.
So that's about all we got for this week, man. Marvel Generations. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yoga Hosers. Get to your local comic shop and tell them you want an issue of those.
An upcoming Dark Tower review.
Dark Tower. Go see the damn Dark Tower. You're going to like it. I promise you. Don't listen to the haters. And thanks again to King of All Blurs. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Otherwise, I've pronounced it wrong 100 times. But send us a comment, King of All Blurs. Let us know where that name came from. And send us an email, chuckloadofcomics@gmail.com. Ask us questions. Leave us comments.
Tell us we suck.
Yeah, tell us we suck. Tell us some new books that you think we should check out.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like Shauna said, you have a tendency to kind of stick to your pull list every week. And you don't always get to try out the new cool stuff. So yeah, let us know what you're reading. We'll review it. We'll mention you on the show. That's about all we got.
Yeah.
Shauna, anything else?
Nope.
All right, cool. Well, we're going to go. And thanks a lot for watching. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. And thank you for continuing to check out Chuckload of Comics. We'll see you here next Sunday with an all-new episode. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We got a lot of other good shows on the YouTube channel, so check them out. We got like that one and that one. Lots of good stuff. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button for more episodes every single week. See you later.